Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are ready for today's beautiful afternoon race before the evening race that we're going to be having here on Acoria Esports Gaming. I am here, your host, Rego. Oh, missed you guys. Definitely missed you guys. Sorry about the small delay. We had a few issues that have came up, but definitely we're going to be enjoying seeing you guys rocking it out here on the chats today, and the guys rocking it out on the beautiful track of Silverstone, the British Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so as we have this beautiful track right here with us, we do have this track. It's just a wonderful track to have right here. It's got two DRS zones that we're going to be receiving, which would be definitely an exciting moment for most of you guys, as we see right here. So this beautiful track is just one of those tracks that we just have so many relentless overtakes after each other and a lot of action. So I hope you guys are going to be ready for this, because I'm definitely ready for this track. Yo, this track is always full of it. We're back at it, baby. Yes, Stefan. Here we are definitely back at it once more again. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get on to it and let's have a look at the current driver standings for this tier 1 race we're going to be having now before the next race, which would be tier 2. So let's have a quick squiz and look. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as we have it right here, we do have Michael Ferrari already still leading even now with 223 points, followed by Landmine in second place position with 163 points. And then we got the Lion Lamb with 141 points, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your top 3 drivers. And if you can have a squiz at the other drivers, and there they are laid out right in front of you guys. So these are the driver standings for the tier 1 races. As we can just hear in the background right there, we can hear some of the cars already moving out of the pits during the quali session, which we have just started just now. But we'll just carry on going through the driver standings as we are right now. And now let's have a look and see what's up on the constructors. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The constructors that we have right now, we still have the Williams leading currently for this Division 1 event of a Career Gaming Esports League that we have. And now we have Alpha in second place position. The Williams is leading by a lot of points, not gonna lie. Looks like we might have a bit of a technical issue here once again with the game. As we see, there has been a disconnection to the server, so hopefully that's not gonna happen during the race. But let's have a look at the constructor standings right here for the Division 1 races. We do have Williams in first place position, followed by Alpha in second place position. Williams leading with 252 points, and then Alpha with 206 points. That's quite interesting right here. As we can see, the Renault has taken the position away from Ferrari, and they have 165 points. Right behind them is Ferrari with 155. So that's going to be quite a close one right there between the two teams coming from Renault and Ferrari. So, ladies and gentlemen, you let me know, who do you think is gonna win today's race? We all know. Woo-woo! Alpha practicing lobby. Not sure if Alpha is in the practicing lobby right there. Let's just have a quick look. As you can see right here, the game is still hanging, but we do have a short quali. I don't know what's going on with the game, but I am still hanging on the outside. Logbook upside down. Which logbook, daddy out there? Which logbook is upside down? Are you trying to say that Mercedes should be right at the top? Is that what you're trying to say, daddy? All right, it looks like we might have to just relaunch this game right here, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, I'll just keep you occupied right here. So let's just have a look at the drivers that we have here in Tier 1. So between all of these drivers, who do you think is going to be taking the Silverstone pole position today? So we do have the drivers are currently, hopefully all the drivers are currently doing their qualifying session as it goes on right now. But while I'm trying to join back in once again, the game just carries on disappointing us there and there. But yeah, you guys let me know, who do you think is going to win today? We do have the surprise attacks coming from Ladman and the Lion Lamb, but do not forget about Brendan Pred, who's been winning most of the races recently. And then we do have Zeal, who keeps getting a lot of bad luck, especially towards the end of his races. He'll lead the whole entire time and actually lose out on his positioning. But hopefully things will go right for Zeal today. Will he manage his tires a whole lot better this time, as he always gets a blowout on the last few seconds? And definitely we do have TJ. TJ is one of those drivers who have relentless pace. Also a bit of bad luck there and there, but he has been showing up into the top 3 positions without a doubt in a few races that we've had recently. And we're hoping that TJ will be one of those surprise drivers, but do not forget that we do have Venom chasing down all these other guys. And you know what? That 223 points lead for Michael Furey. Oh, hopefully it will be up there the whole entire time. He did manage to snatch himself a first place position, a second place position on Wednesday on the race that we had, and definitely we think he's gonna snatch us some more places as time goes during this whole entire league. But I don't know if these guys can take him down. It's just between Ladman and the Lion Lamb who will be able to take him on currently, who are closer to him when it comes to the points positions. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we now getting right back to constructors. Oh, look, I'll let you know this. Mercedes is not doing well in the first division, but they are definitely doing something in the second division. So we definitely will be having an 18-minute short quali followed by a 50% race. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just note that we will be joining in on a running quali already. That's already started, if I'm not mistaken, as we've had a bit of an issue just joining in just not so long ago. But definitely we'll be getting exciting things. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, if I were you, I'd just actually, just try get yourself some water and some snacks, because I'm sure, definitely sure, you do not want to lose out on this epic race that we're going to be seeing here today. So we still are trying to still get back into the lobby. So far everything is not so great on our side, as we're trying to get in there, but it seems like this game is just relentlessly showing us a bit of flames here. Hopefully we'll be able to load in, as you can see. Quite interesting. Still, the game showing me a little bit of other signs to say we don't want you to join in right here. So let's have a quick restart of a few things, and then it should allow us to get back on board once again. But yeah, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a beautiful time out here. Definitely going to be a beautiful time on the Silverstone track. And I just have a funny feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of newcomers right at the top of the leaderboard. And you know what? Okay, I'm telling you now, I have a feeling. Who do you think is going to be up there? Who do you think is going to be up there, ladies and gentlemen? I just have a feeling. My penny lies upon. Let's have a look at these drivers once again. My penny lies upon Brendan Pred. I have a feeling he'll be able to take pole position today. But that is just my feeling. It's just in a gut feeling, if I had to do a quick bet on cash, yes, I'll definitely bet on him. But you guys let me know, who do you think will be able to take this pole position today, as we are here on this beautiful Grand Prix, on the British Grand Prix. So yeah, let's get launching back into it, and let's see if we can join back in so we can see what's happening during this beautiful quali session. A short quali session, 18 minutes quali session, followed by a 50-minute 50-minute, wow, 50% race, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we wait patiently for this whole entire thing to get us back into action. Okay, yep, Daddy, I think definitely, baby done a real good job, and you know what, he might be able to actually do something once again here on this British Grand Prix. So definitely gonna have a look out for him as one of those drivers. So you betting on baby as being the next beautiful driver that we're gonna be getting out there, who's gonna show us a few good flames. Alright, so we'll patiently, slowly join into this game. It looks like I went in full throttle, just rushed straight in, and it just didn't like it when I just joined straight in. But we'll just wait and see how things are going. But here you are, ladies and gentlemen, as we will be joining in just now during a short quali, which is still on progress. Hopefully we'll get enough time to just join in there. This game is just throwing a lot of interesting curveballs at me today here. Doesn't want me to join in. Definitely not seeing some greatness out of this game today. Hence why soon we'll definitely be rolling on at some point to 2021. But for now, it's just gonna be chilling out here in 2020 for now. But you know what, Daddy? Would you bet $1 million on baby winning? Would you bet $1 million in that Red Bull? Would you bet $1 million? Actually thinking about it. No! This game is just not letting me in, and it's like 6 minutes of the quali session. Oh my word. Looks like today this game is just not on our side, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we definitely have a big issue here with the game. We definitely do have a big issue. Okay, so the only thing Daddy can really hope for is for this guy to actually get some real clear, good sight, and be able to just easily just get a lot of pace and maintain it all the entire time with clean air all the time, which does help quite a lot when you do have that clean air. The car is just not disturbed by any other person. Ooh. Right, so it looks like, yes, there has been a bit of a problem with the lobby. As you can see, everybody's joining right back in. Alright, so I was so much in a panic mode, thinking that I'm losing out on real action during our quality session. So definitely we will be back into it. As we can see, everybody's lining up once again into the lobby. A few issues happening there and there, but we'll definitely carry on just now as we currently wait for everybody else to join back into the lobby. And yeah, some bugs that we see here, hey? Some bugs that we see from this game. Pretty much interesting. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as drivers are now preparing to get back into the lobby, this is looking real great. So today's drivers that we have actually in the lobby, it will be Jarvis, Sushi. So those are the two guys in the two Red Bull cars, and then we do have the Williams driver Michael Ferree, Jock in the Racing Point, Little Lock in the Renault. For me, Ski in the McLaren, Baby in the AlphaTauri. It looks like Daddy, your driver is definitely here all the time. Never misses out on any races. The Line Lamb in the Alpha, Landmine in the Renault. And that seems to be it for now. Ooh, we've got a few more drivers coming in, and we'll should slowly but surely get more. Wolf is out here. Marcus is also out here. So Marcus is in the Williams. I would assume Wolf is in the Haas, if I'm not mistaken. Let's wait and see which car he will be taking. And then we do have Microstatic and Corsair coming in. So Corsair will be taking one of the Mercedes cars, and we definitely do have him there. And then Microstatic is in the Red Bull. So yeah, this whole entire lobby, we did have a bit of a glitched moment there. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for a huge hold up on the beautiful action we should be receiving and the action that we do deserve. But here we are once again. This is our round 12 of this beautiful season that we've been having. Oh yes, thank you, Marcus, right there. Wolf is in the McLaren. Oh, I thought it was in the Haas. You know, it just feels like more of a Haas driver to say. But thank you very much there, Marcus. And then we got TJ in the AlphaTauri. So TJ is actually paired up with Baby. So that is definitely a fire combination. They just need some more consistency within them. And then we do have our new driver, Moss 7. He'll be in the Racing Point that we have. And yeah, so he's paired himself up with Jock. So we should expect a lot of pace from Moss, definitely. But we'll just have to wait and see how this quali session will be showing us how well these guys drive and how beautifully, like the kind of action we're going to be getting today, you know? Jeez. But I must say, this is going to be quite a competitive one right here, as we have run about. We've got 15 drivers on here today, so this should be an interesting race, ladies and gentlemen. It is gonna be on fire. Interesting enough, I think we might be missing, we are missing Venom, who's unfortunately not able to make it here today. But hopefully he'll be able to make it for one of the other races that are coming up. Venom is quite a competitive driver. He drives for the Haas team, so hopefully he'll be able to make it. And let's now see how things are going to work out for us right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us for the first time today, or second time, or third time, just remember that here on the Acoria Esport Racing League, and we are doing the Silverstone Grand Prix, which is the British Grand Prix. And just make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you beautifully click that beautiful button called the like button to say. So let's get going right here, as we now currently going to start our quali session, the quali session that I've been waiting so desperately to have a look at. So question is, which driver will be able to get everything right. So we had a huge delay, almost a 20-minute delay of this current race, and hopefully now we'll be able to get into great spirits and get crafting once again, ladies and gentlemen. But we do definitely have the second division race right after this at 7:30. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's wait and see. Which none of the drivers are actually going out there yet to test out their cars. I can see Marcus has changed to medium compound tires. He should be going out just now. Ooh, Corsair goes out for a set of mediums. Oh, okay, changes it back to a set of softs, and we can hear a few cars now. A few engines are starting up, and you should be getting a few drivers going out onto the track right here. Let me just sort out a few things right here, nice and quickly, so I can have a quick squeeze at the chat. Right, so we have looks to be a few Reynolds and the McLaren drivers are going out, and we got the Red Bull driver out going out of Sushi, and then we do have the Alpha of the Lion Lamb. He's been a one-man show with his team. He does not have a teammate currently. If any of you guys are willing to be his teammates, just give us a shot so we can join in this beautiful race here and beautiful racing league. So here we go now. We have almost half the grid going out, so they're currently getting their tires nice and toasty. We do have 3 drivers going out, deciding to go for a set of medium compound tires initially. Hopefully they'll be able to post some real good times right here. I know definitely the tier 1 guys are definitely one of those guys who are just willing to push any sort of tires to their very much limit. But ooh, a little lock right there, just making some space for some of the drivers. And we can see, let's actually get on board right here with TJ. He seems to be the first driver who's going to be able to start his quali session. So he's going through the Hamilton straight now currently. So he's now got a few more corners to go through. Then he'll be starting his quali session, not his quali session, ladies and gentlemen, his quali time. But let's see how he does now. Pushes right through the second last corner, takes that long right-hander, clips the apex going through, and now pushes all the way past the start-finish line, takes that high-speed right-hander, the first corner on this track, following the second corner. Ooh, real nice there. Nice good entry into this double left-hander. Didn't really clip the apex, still gets a real good exit so far. No biggie, no problems. If those soft compound tires are, surely we're gonna be getting a real good time coming from TJ now going through this medium speed right-hander. He does have a car up in front of him, might help him out with a bit of a tow going through the old pit lane as he now goes through Corpse. Oh, keeps it flat out through Corpse, ladies and gentlemen. Takes a bit of skill to go through there flat out. Goes through the Q coming chicanes. Oh, cuts through into the apex a little bit too deep there, almost losing the back end of his car, going through towards the Hamilton straight, which is the old Hangar Straight, renamed the Hamilton Straight. Right, so now we have TJ now who's giving us our first time. Now, the fastest time so far is the 125.5 of TJ, and we can see Jock taking a 126.1. Definitely not a fast enough time currently that he has, but hopefully he'll be able to post a real good time for us. But let's wait and see for the times to start rolling in. TJ is definitely a driver who's got a lot of speed behind him, so a lot of talent coming from TJ, definitely. So let's see how this is going to work out for these guys. Let's say now we do have a few other drivers who are currently on their Looks like Wolf has already invalidated his lap right here. Let's go right through and get back onto one of the McLarens, which is Skekski now, as he's now cruising through the first sector, takes the first right and it clips through that Apex quite well, opens up the double left-hander. Nicely done there, opening up the corner, going out wide before the entry of that Apex and hitting the racing line right on point, staying on the black tarmac, doing his things. Ah, yes, here we go. Just a quick short shift going downwards on those gears, and now keeps it in third gear, short shifts into fourth to avoid the car losing the rear end, getting that right squad wall, and then now going past a lot. Oh, jeez, Jassy. Oh, he lifts. Oh, he does lift as he goes through Corpse. Marcus almost hindering Skekski from sitting on his racing line. Just a bit of a disturbance right there. Just gears down a bit, stays in fifth gear, keeps a lot of speed coming through those corners right there. Goes past the Hamilton straight towards the very last few corners to come. Will he be able to keep that car under a lot of pressure to get to real good speed? Let's see how he does now in the last three corners. Takes the first left hander and takes the right hander, keeps a bit of speed going through it. It doesn't show so much drama. Make sure he short shifts to make sure the car doesn't take the rear end out, and he gets himself a 127.6. That is definitely a time that he does not want, and we do have Marcus there setting a real good time with a set of medium compound tires at 126.2. Definitely we should be on the lookout for Marcus there. He will get a real good stint out of those tires if he does manage to start with them. And I have a feeling a few more drivers might decide to go out for a set of mediums to try see if they can best Marcus's time and actually allow themselves to start with a set of medium compound tires. Right, so yeah, Marcus, you were a little bit too fast into Corpse there. Jeez, man, you must be flying in some sort of a way. Look, you've done a real good job at actually just getting it right, flying into Corpse. So I feel like you have a lot of potential of going into the top 3 positions. That's my little guess. But yeah, let's see how this is going so far. We do have Marco Furi now, who's taken provisional pole. 8 minutes to go of this quali session. Marco Furi takes provisional pole with a 125.1, 4 tenths faster than TJ, who's got a 125.5. Quite interesting enough, we do have Jock right there, trading just right behind for 125.5.96, which is This is brilliant. I mean, it's only like so the margins are so small between the two drivers. Right, so now we're looking at this whole entire lineup right here. I'm seeing a lot of battles that should be happening during the race between the top 6 positions, if I'm looking at it. That midfield is super close though, starting from Microstatic, going all the way down to Skexty. That is going to be an epic battle to stay in the points positions, but the question is now, are the guys... Ooh! Just see Moss there, just taking 10th place position. And coming into the battle also, wow, that's quite interesting right there. But here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to be seeing, we got 2 drivers who've still yet to give us a real good time out here. He's still, oh, Corsair is out on his outlap. Actually, I would like to see how he does. We do definitely have Jarvis who's still on his quali lap as he goes through the last few corners. He manages to just take 13th place position. Unfortunately, those medium compound tires are just not looking so great for him so far. He tried to really post a good time, but unfortunately it didn't work out for him. But here we are now on board with Corsair now. Corsair is one of those guys that should be fast, as we all know him from other leagues. But now question is he able to beat these guys in this league right here? He's one of our new drivers. Ooh, Jarvis's AI just spawns right behind, right in front of us, and allowing Corsair to get that like a toe on that first DRS zone. Jeez, okay, that's interesting. The car came out of nowhere. Right, so now will Corsair left going through Corpse right here. Here we go. Oh, a small easy beaty. It sounded like he was left in, but not really. The car going under a lot of load, just throttling down a bit there. Ooh, jeez, he does really flick it into the corners going through there. But we're looking real good so far from Corsair. Is he going to be able to take the fastest time away from Michael Farid? Going through Stowe, doing quite well so far. Ooh, gets himself into the top 3 positions, just barely by a few margins. Barely gets himself into the top 3. As we can see right there, the times are really close between the top 2 guys, 2 and 3 right there, as it's just hundredths of a second behind difference between them. So question is now, is TJ, TJ is already on his outlap right there. TJ is going to be retaliating to try and get himself back onto the top 3 positions. So Michael Ferrari still has that provisional pole so far. 4 minutes to go of this quali session. This is going to be quite an interesting one right here. We do have TJ in the AlphaTauri, who's going to try and give this another shot once again. Oh, Michael Ferrari deciding to go out for another lap to try solidify his lead by going further into, most probably he's going to get into the 124s, but let's see how this is going to work out for TJ as he now crosses right through a start finish, goes through the first corner, the first high speed right hander, takes the left, and now just managing to get the car placed in nicely, clips the apex going into the corner right there, looking real good, stays nice and sharp on that double left hander. Good exit, a little bit slow on that first left-hander entry, but it looked really sharp right there. So you know what, you'll never know. It might be sometimes these cars look really slow or going through the corners, but they usually give us real fast times. Let's see how this is gonna work out. Goes past the old start finish, and now let's see if he's gonna lift through Corpse. Stays right in there, puts the car under a little bit of load, backs off a little bit there, and stays nicely on the racing line. There we go, flat out. Yeah, interesting coming from this young man right here. now. Let's see how this is going to work out for the Sandman. TJ goes. Ooh, pole provision. Ooh, provisional pole for TJ right now. 2 minutes to go. Marco Puri still on the track out there. He's just started his quality flying lap right now. So will he be able to best his previous time and take the pole position away from TJ? TJ is now sitting provisional pole for now. 2 minutes to go. Marco is out there trying to do something else once again. Oh, here we are right here now. Marco Puri going through Stowe. Will he be able to get things right for himself as he goes through Vale right now? Takes that first left and it takes the right turn and keeps the car. Oh, almost getting onto the power a little bit early there. Could have stayed in a little bit more. Oh, didn't go as fast as he wanted. Having to back off and save up some of those tires for the race right now. 1 minute to go. It's not worth going for another lap once again. Interesting enough, we have Marcus Day going out in the very last minute. He's not going to be able to make it through to the start finishing time. As you can see right there, Wolf retire. Oh, PJ. Okay, right, ladies and gentlemen, as we now head towards the closing stages of this quali session, we do have Landmine. Oh, Landmine came out of nowhere. The TJ was up there. We do have Landmine, who's got provisional pole right now. We do still have a few drivers out there who will try out their luck, but I doubt any of them will topple that fast blistering time from Landmine. And then we do have TJ right behind him, just a 10th behind Landmine in second place position. Marco Ferri takes third place position. Corsair takes fourth place. Microstatic, fifth place. A real good starter for this Ferrari driver today. Teammate's not here today. Might be having a few pedal issues still with his rig, but hopefully he'll be able to make a bit of a plan with those pedals and get back into the racing. So we do have now Marcus in 6th place position, followed by Jock in 7th place, Sushi 8th place right here, and then Sketsky 9th place, Moss in 10th place position, new driver, and then Little Luck in 11th, Wolf 12th, Jarvis 13th, Baby 14th, and Landmine, the Lion Lamb in 15th place. So actually question, so Daddy, you said Baby will have a lot of pace. Currently we're not really seeing his true potential pace so far, as you can see right here, but you know what, surprise, during the race we might see something else different. But yeah, here we go, Daddy. Your man is just not really showing us the great potential speed that he could actually have, so hopefully he'll be able to make it to show us during the race. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you're now looking at our starting grid, it is looking real beautiful. Looking at those the top 8 drivers are so close together, especially the top 5 drivers are really tightly put together. But the battle between 5th and 6th is going to be quite an intense one right there, as the drivers are pretty much almost similar times. And 7th, Marcus will be in that battle also, trying to get himself a place, but looking at it, this is going to be a hugely competitive race that we're going to be receiving here, ladies and gentlemen. The times are so close. I don't know. I'm really excited. The action is going to be epic here. So yeah, let's see how this is going to work out for us as we now finish off this quali session. A few seconds to go, and then we'll be back into the lobby getting the race started. Right, ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this beautiful starting grid right here. We do have Michael Free in first place position, followed by Landmine in second place. Ooh, interesting. That's interesting. Might have a few issues there. I thought Landmine was right on top. Michael just pulled another one out of nowhere. So TJ taking third place position, and he's now just relegated everybody downwards. Corsair taking 4th position, Marcus Static 5th position, Sushi 6th, Mark 7th, Jock 8th, nice place second by Moss, Skekski 10th. That just finalizes our points starting grid, followed by Little Lock in 11th place, and then followed by Wolf in 12th. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an epic race, definitely. Aish, yes, steady, Aish, Mut Asia, yeah? Mut Asia. Oh boy. A bit of a cloudy start that we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be interesting. Yay. If we're going to be getting a rainy Silverstone, it's going to make things a whole lot different, because now the dynamics will change now. We do not know which driver is good in the rain. So, yeah, this should help the guys out with a bit of temperature issues with the tires and setups with this cool weather that we're having to the start of the Grand Prix. But if we get weather that's forecast us to be rainy, then we got a huge problem. All right, now as we line it up, who's going to be able to get that right from the start? Here we go. As of now, the drivers launch right off the starting lines. And we can see a few drivers weaving around, trying to make moves on other drivers. And we can see side by side, we do have a Mercedes trying to make a move on the AlphaTauri. We can see there's a pink Mercedes actually, cutting right through, making up a few places coming from Jock right there. And now we can see right here, we do have the Ferraris lost out on a bit of the place there. Marcus going side to side with the Ferrari. A Ferrari getting a cleaner exit, and we see the Red Bull of Sushi, who's just trying to see if he can make up a bit of a position for himself by checking if the door will be open for him to make a position right here, ladies and gentlemen. And now we've just started the race. This is looking real action-packed so far. Marcus is Michael Ferrari still leading, followed by Ladman right behind him. Ladman is under a little bit of an attack there coming from Corsair. Corsair takes that position away from Ladman. That is just going to hurt a little bit. I'm sure Corsair is driving with a rich mixture for now, just to try and make up some few places. Corsair's made up 2 places. Little Lock has made up 5 places so far. This is looking so great for Little Lock so far. And let's see now how this is going to work out as we now cruising through the last sector of this race. The whole entire field is just a little bit spread out. You can see now the Lion Lamb wants to make a move on Marcus. Marcus is blocking his way as the Lion Lammers now have to back off out of the corner once again. So now going through the audience upfield, everything is looking fairly okay. Now let's see now. Michael Faree might be a little bit under pressure if the landman makes a move on Kose, but Kose has made up that place quite easily. Now Landman doesn't seem to want to defend so far, so now Kose right behind Marco Furi will be running a little bit rich there. Ooh. No, definitely he's not running rich anymore. He's switched off and he's now just going to be on the chase on just pure pace. And we do have the line TJ right here in the AlphaTauri following line, and we hoped he would be able to keep up a bit, but it seems like he might be dropping off the pace a bit there. Now, question is, Lion Lamb now is going to be trying to make a move on Kose. Kose is definitely going to want to defend the place 100% without a doubt. Now, let's see how this is going to work out now. Kose has now managed to get himself he's losing out a little bit of pace right there. Oh, we might have had, Jock has just rumbled down all the way down the field. He might have had a bit of an issue right there. Might have had a bit of a contact. You can see right there his front end plate on the left is broken. Oh, that is just going to be terrible as he shoots straight into the pit. The only thing we can hope for is to get a safety car at this time, but that's not going to be seen anytime soon. And we can see here this battle is now looming between Kose and Landmine. Landmine wants to make a move on Kose, but Landmine is just in the dirty air. He's struggling to keep up because of that dirty air. Every time they go through the high-speed corners, he's losing out. Oop, there we go. The move side by side going into the corner. Landmine goes side by side with Kose. Oh, Jassy almost touching a little bit of a lockup from Kose there in the Mercedes. Now, who's going to get a real good exit? We can see right there Kose almost making a mistake, almost getting into Landmine. Landmine is giving him enough space going through the corner without a doubt. Oh, jeez. We almost had a bit of a... Kose having to back off from that exit there. He had a real good exit out of Corpse and just had to back off. It was too close to Landmine. Landmine has now gotten his position back from Kose. Now Kose should be able to make another move back at Landmine now, going through the Hamilton straight here. Now going towards Stowe. Landmine managed to get some DRS for himself as you go through Stowe. It looks like Landmine has gotten a real good exit. Kose is just trying to give another attack. Michael Furi doesn't seem to have a bit of pace there. He might have had a bit of an issue, maybe in one of the corners, maybe. We don't know. But now, here we go. Landmine takes the fastest time here now, a 128.5. As you can see, going through the first corner, headed towards Abby, oof. And here we go now as a guy, pardon me, not Abby, Arena. But here we go now as the guys take the double left-hander going through the exit. Who's going to get a real good clean exit out of these guys right now? Sushi has now moved up a bit. It looks wow, we might have had a bit of a tangle. I think the Ferrari might have had the tangle with the driver of from the Racing Point, which is Jock. And we can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, this battle is just forever going on now. Kose is right behind Landmine. Landmine will need to do something. Kose has got, this is TJ. Now TJ is on a relentless chase now to try to get himself into the action. So now Kose is not going to be able to make a move on Landmine, as Landmine will be getting DRS going down the Hamilton straight towards Stowe now. Oh boy, here we go, side by side, going through Stowe. Michael Furi and Landmine swap positions. An easy peasy takeover from Landmine right there. Michael Furi. Michael Furi is going to lose another position to Kose. Kose is just side by side with them. And now Kose has managed to get the best out of that. And now, what is going on with Marco Furi? We wonder. This young man showed us such great potential on the quali laps, and definitely right now we're not seeing the true potential. The AlphaTauri of TJ is now getting into the mix of the action as he now tries to cut the corner really tight to carry on out of a bit of speed going out towards the exit of that double left-hander. Now this is looking real great for TJ as he's now started to catch up to the guys up in front. Oh, we do see Michael Forey right there just almost losing the carpet, but definitely there isn't any pace for Michael so far. I think he might have had a little bit too much to drink on his birthday this week, or maybe old age is kicking in. Hopefully that is just not the case. Oh boy, here we go now. We got the Lion Lamb who's right behind Little Lock. Little Lock has lost out a little bit on pace, it looks, and you can see right there the Lion Lamb will be able to make a move on Little Lock on the Hamilton straight right here. Little Lock, oh, that was a little bit close right there for Comfort taking it over. Little Lock trying to make a switcheroo to get into behind that dirty air to get a bit of extra toe from the Lion Lamb, but the Lion Lamb has now managed to finish that move without any issues. Lion Lamb will have more pace than Little Lock. Hopefully Little Lock will find a better rhythm to get into and chase down the Lion Lamb right here. We've got Baby now who's made up a move. And we can see right here the battle between 11th and 12th. This is Baby and Moss going through Abby, and which is our first corner now, going towards the arena now as they now go through towards the double left, and will Moss be able to get a real good exit out of the... Ooh, we do see Kose has gotten a penalty, most probably is for exceeding track limit, but we can see right there now Moss is just on the attack on Baby. Baby defends his position, places the car in the middle of the track, and let's see how now Baby goes through. Ooh, Baby's got a set of medium compound tires defending against a soft compound tire, but we can see right there Moss has managed to get a real good getaway from the previous corner, and now they're going side by side towards Corpse, and ooh, switcheroo goes around. Oh, Baby having to back off a bit there. He wanted to make a move right back at him, at Moss, but Moss just placing the car in the right place for himself just allowed him to just get a bit of a pull away right there. Now here we go, let's get back onto our race leaders right now. We can see Ladman is just managing to pull away from Kose. Kose's got a 3-second penalty, it looks, and yes, definitely that'll be for track limits. And we can see now Kose should be now starting to push a little bit harder on those tires to try and get himself a bit of a better pace, and then push away from Ladmine to avoid being within that 3-second penalty area between him and Ladmine. But first thing he's got to do is he's got to make an overtake on Ladmine. That is the first thing, but he does have the attack and pressure of Marco Furi. Marco Furi's got a lot of pressure from DJ. DJ trying to catch Marco Furi off guard at some point. Right, so now Little Lock has gotten himself still close to the Lion Lamb. Lion Lamb is just steadily pulling away, a few tenths on each and every lap so far. Now, question is, will Michael Free be able to get a real good exit now, coming through towards the last few corners here? Vale is doing the magic. It looks like Corsair has managed to get a real good traction out of Vale, managed to go through the start finish, gotten a few tenths from Michael Free, but now we got TJ chasing down right behind there. TJ definitely wants to get into the top three positions are definitely, these guys are fighting it out quite hard. A bit of a lockup coming from TJ right there. TJ hasn't used his ERS as much, and Marco also has not used his ERS as much, but then Corsair's used up a lot of his ERS, definitely on the exit to try stay away from Michael, and also to try keep up to Ladmine to stay within that DRS detection zone. If he does fall off, that means now Corsair will be left to hang there while Michael Free starts making a move on Corsair. Ooh, that's interesting right there now. Distance is pretty much staying the same so far. The competitive battle is carrying on. These guys are pushing really, really hard to make sure that they can get themselves within that striking position. It's just a matter of time of who's going to make a mistake. If somebody makes a mistake, they're definitely going to lose a position. This is going to be interesting now. Who's willing to change tires now, or who's willing to extend their stint with these soft compound tires? Now let's have a look at the tire choice that we currently have right now. We do have Jock right there. We had a bit of an incident earlier on during the race. He's on the hard compound tire. He's pushing on, trying to make sure that he can catch up to the rest of the other guys. Hopefully his decision will allow him to come back into the top 10 positions. Ooh, looks like Sushi's now managing to start catching up to Microstatic, which is quite an interesting one right here. Sushi seems like he did not have so much pace initially, but he's now closed the gap with a few tenths now, and TJ is falling off a bit. Oh! We have Wolf right here, who's oh no, safety car. Oh my word, this is gonna be super painful now. Everybody, oh, he might have had a big issue coming out of corpse. Going towards maggots and packets, losing the rear end of the car. Oh, that is so rough now. Wolf is out of this race, and now this should allow... Ooh, I see a few drivers are still out there. Ooh, unfortunately. And that's going to be really rough now. TJ is going to be taking that pole position when the switcheroo comes around once again. Interesting how the safety car comes out exactly on the time when everybody needs to start changing to another set of tires, especially the soft compound runners. Alright, so now if our Marcus would have went into the pits to try change into another set of tires, we see Baby's decided that he's gonna go for a set of hard compound tires. He could have went. Oh, actually, Baby started with a set of medium compound tires now. Unfortunately, you can't go medium once again, so he's forced to go for a set of hard compound tires. If he goes for another set, if he goes for a set of soft compound tires, he's just gonna run a few laps and then have to go pit once again. But there is also the availability of another safety car coming out once again. We should see the top three guys go straight into the pits once again, but are they willing to push those tires all the way to... There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are behind the safety car. This should allow the top three guys who just went straight into the pits to, yeah, but you see, the thing is, I feel like Corsair saw that yellow flags and saw that Wolf was out. He shot straight into the pits. you know, sometimes the game just doesn't allow for a safety car. You know, when such things happen. But you know, in this case, Kose definitely got lucky with that. It was a good choice to just jump straight back into the pits to try take advantage of that. So now Kose is now leading. He's gonna have fresh air, but he's gonna be under a lot of pressure from Sushi. But Sushi doesn't have the kind of pace. You know, and we can see right there the Lion Lamb is on a set of hard compound tires. I would assume the Lion Lamb is gonna most probably pit for a set of mediums. This should allow him to. Oh, wait, what's going on right here? But yeah, let's see how this is gonna go out for these guys. You know, yeah, look, it worked out well for him. He's now leading. Question is, does he have the pace for it? You know, if we looked at the timing charts during the quali and the timing charts that we currently have, I had a feeling he done that, Wolf. I had a feeling he done that. Okay, the safety car will be on this lap, so that's unfortunate for the Lion Lamb. You can't switch about to another set of tires, but now. Question is Corsair going to be able to hold back everybody? Oh, it's rough, man. It is rough. I have a feeling Costa is trying to catch everybody off guard. So what he's going to do is he's going to line himself up nicely to that entry of the corner of Vale. There we go. Lines himself up to Vale. Gets a real good getaway from the guys. As you can see right here, we do have... Oh, Little Lock is going to try and see if he's going to be able to make a move on the Lion Lamb. The Lion Lamb is on the hard compound tires. That he'll struggle a little bit for pace until they light up properly. Ooh, side by side now, the Lion Lamb and Little Lock going at it, and let's see how this. Oh, Little Lock just not managing to get a real good getaway from that corner and just failing to get the double left and the right. But he does have a faster set of tires. He now side by side going through the corner. Oh, manages to make it stick. Definitely, that's the advantage of having those medium compound tires right now during the safety car restart, is that they're already lit up. The hard compound tires will take a lot longer to get lit up. So this is going to be really rough for the Lion Lamb to get those tires lit up before he can get more pace out of them. Ooh, the battle now continues between Marcus and Moss. Moss now just managing to take the position away from Marcus. Ooh. Oh no, that was Marcus taking the position away from Moss. Moss is just going to have to fight right back at him again. Won't be able to make a move back at oh, seeing a Ferrari of Microstatic now, trying to go side by side with Moss. Moss is just not up to the pace, it looks. Going round the outside and just managing to make it stick. Well done to Microstatic right there. What an epic move coming from him. Nice and smooth, not a lot of drama or whatsoever behind it. Now the Lion Lamb is going to want to try and make a move on Moss. Moss is just looking like it just does not have the pace at all. Now we are seeing Skekski, who wants to make a move on Jarvis. Jarvis now, it's between him and Jarvis. Jarvis doesn't seem like he's got the pace that Skekski has right now. The Lion Lamb still struggling to... Oh, Little Lock has managed to make a move stick on the Lion Lamb, but the Lion Lamb is trying to stay as close as possible. Now as these guys are now going through this middle sector, we are seeing a lot of action coming from these guys, and now we're seeing a lot of switcheroos and people just making a lot of mistakes right there. Marcus just having to back off on the exit now, just allowing Microstatic to get himself really close and to get a real good exit right there. Now he's got the toe. Is he going to be able to make that toe stick on the exit of Corpse? Oh, tries to make think about going through maggots and packets, and that's just not going to work out for Microstatic, but he's just going to have to wait a little bit longer once again to try and make another move once again. But we do see Skekski now is just chasing down Jarvis. Jarvis is struggling a little bit on pace. It looks Jarvis. Whoa, what happened there? Under braking, Jarvis almost lost his car. Loses a lot of places right now, but we do see Skeksis getting himself really close to the next driver, which is oh, Jarvis. Who was that actually? We did see a Jarvis just lose control right there. I think it was not Jarvis. It looked like Jarvis, but this is turning out to be a heated battle here in the middle field. And we can see now the Lion Lamb is going to want to make a move on Little Lock, as those tires are now going to start getting lit up right now. And we can see now Microstatic goes side by side with Landman. Landman tries to come back at it again. Landman makes it stick and they come right at it. Oh, Microstatic is now left right behind TJ. TJ getting a real good exit. Will TJ be able to make a move? Microstatic just sticks right there. Still gets the TRS to help him out against TJ. TJ goes around the outside now. Oh boy, this is quite risky now. TJ goes out wide. Microstatic stays in the inside, loses out on the exit speed, and now TJ manages to make a move on Microstatic. Microstatic goes out a little bit too deep into that right-hander, gets a penalty for exceeding track limits right there. But we are seeing a move right here from Jarvis loses a few places right there from that's coming from the Red Bull. He's definitely losing out on a lot of pace. Now we can see TJ. TJ is now chasing, trying to get himself, trying to throw all the way up back into the top 3 positions now. Landman getting the DRS, and we can see a bit of a switcheroo happening up in front. Jarvis makes a place back on Skekski. This is an interesting battle now. We can see the Reynolds of Landman wants to make a move again. Oh, a bit of late braking, a bit of a touch there and there. Now, oh, TJ. Oh, gets spinned out on that battle. Oh, that's going to be quite painful now. It's going to have to fight once again. This midfield battle, ladies and gentlemen, is quite exciting. There we go. Microstatic just trying to show some interest on Landman. Landman not phased so much, doesn't move out of form, but when we see, Landman backs up Microstatic against Marco Free. If Marco Free got a real good exit on that one, he should be able to make a move on Microstatic. Will Marco Free take a jump for it? No, doesn't take a jump for it. Just gets onto the brakes late with Microstatic, doesn't keep it prolonged there, and gets back into form once again. This battle is just heated here in the middle sector. It is glitchy, man, quite glitchy. Game is very laggy. Yeah, it's quite rough. Oh, sorry, man, Wolf. Sorry, man. Sorry. Right, so we do have Microstatic now putting a little bit of pressure on Landman. Landman seems to be dropping a little bit on speed here. The battle between Jarvis and Skekski. We've been having a lot of switcheroos the whole entire time. We're going through the Hamilton straight now. We see Jarvis now places his car and he starts to turn right back onto the racing line, blocks Skekski from taking that position away. And we can see now Jarvis going straight into the pits, but Skekski carries on. It looks like Jarvis and TJ might have had a bit of a colliding right there, but now we do see Skekski losing out on a place right there. Marcus goes straight into Skekski's car. Oh, that is just gonna mean a lot of problems there for Michael. Oh, damn. Right here now we do have the 2 racing points now back at it, as they now are going to try and make a move on Skekski. Skekski is now just struggling with pace 100%. Oh, that's just quite painful right there, ladies and gentlemen. What a painful sight right there. But we can see right now we do have Jarvis and TJ deciding to go out for soft compound tires, ladies and gentlemen. Marco Ferri just dropping down the field. Unfortunately, that move right there cost him quite a lot. But we do see that Skekski is now under a lot of pressure now of the 2 racing points right behind him. Tries to block off Jock right here now. Let's get, Jock is, damn. Oh boy, I don't think Corsair is gone anymore, bro. He's not gone. Virtual safety car. Oh boy. If that was a safety car, he would have not been gone. Daddy, he's so lucky it's a virtual safety car. Corsair is definitely gone. There's no one who can compete against his pace right now besides the guys at the back who are now just having issues going past the other guys. Oh boy. You can see there the Lion Lamb shooting straight into the pits to go for another change of tires. Most probably he's going to go for a set of soft compound tires. Alright, so now we're on board with Marcus. He's now getting himself really close to Little Lock. Marcus should be able to make an easy peasy move on Little Lock, as we could see right there. Marcus had a lot of pace during his quality time. Little Lock has no pace at all. But let's see how this is going to work out. Will Little Lock be able to defend hard against Marcus? Ooh, quite a cheeky one there from Little Lock. Moves right in the middle of the track. Tries to block Marcus from making a move or whatever, going through Maggots and Beckett's right here. Looks like Little Lock is struggling a lot and he's keeping Marcus back right here, ladies and gentlemen. But we do see, we might be seeing a move happen here between, side by side. Marcus and Little Lock go towards Stone. Here we go, completed move now. We do have this move coming up right up between Macrostatic and Ladman. Ladman is losing a little bit of pace for some odd reason. He's not the racy guy that we know. Corsair is the guy up in front, our race leader currently. Right, so now the battle goes on now. Little Lock is losing out on a lot of pace right there. Quite interesting enough, Ladman is definitely using a little bit of that ERS, while Microstatic is not using the ERS as much. He still has 80% of his ERS still there, up for grabs for him to use once again. Little Lock opens up, almost goes into, that is close, Little Lock. What in the world were you doing right there? Good thing for Little Lock managing to open up a bit. TJ takes the fastest time right there, 128.1. But Little Lock just opening up a bit of way for the two competing guys right here. We do have Marcus up top. He does not seem to have much. He's done 12 laps on those mediums. That's going to be punishing, as they're now going to start to fall off in a few laps time. That's why his times are not doing so well. Microstatic has got a penalty though, so his battle against the guy up front. 13-second penalty. That's going to be quite painful, as he will be getting relegated all the way almost outside of the points table if he does stay with this current pace. But if he can up his pace right now, he might be able to get himself all the way up at the top there. Now let's see how this is going to work out. As you can see right here, the Lion Lamb doing at 127.7. Jeez, man, these guys are fighting hard for the fastest time. But the Lion Lamb is within that top 10 position, so he'll get that extra point. But now this battle that's looming right here is getting quite interesting. As you can see, Marcus is definitely not phased at all by the guys behind. It doesn't lose so much of his ERS. Marcus goes out, but I wonder why. Marco Farina gets a 126.8 as the fastest lap. But he's out of the top 10 position, so that's going to be quite painful for him, as he's not going to get points for that. But we can see right here, Ladman has used up so much of his ERS. A bit of a tryout move right there coming from Marcus. Marcus wanted to close the door on Ladman, but saw that Ladman was on fire. Almost goes straight into him. And here we go now. Will Marcus be able to make a move right back? He does have a bit of more ERS than Ladman, but the problem is now Marcus's Marcus's pace is not as great as everybody else's pace currently. The Lion Lamb gets the 3-second penalty. Yeah, look, it did, definitely. Lasted quite a long time without a safety car. We were supposed to get a safety car on the starting phases, but these guys kept it nice and clean at the start of a few laps. But now we see that the Landman is now going to be under a little bit of pressure from Marcus as he's got DRS now. We do have... Microstatic now wanting to join in. Ooh, Marcus also trying to close the door there, and Microstatic having to back off from that corner. If Marcus went out wide, it would have allowed Microstatic to get to join into the fun right here. But let's see how this is going to work out for the guys as they're now cruising through Maggots and Packets now. Marcus is sticking really close there to Ladman. Ladman is just trying to keep his pace up. Microstatic disconnect. That's going to be quite painful right there. We can see right now, side by side, Marcus and Ladman go through Stowe. And Marcus just making that move stick easily. It doesn't seem like he's having so much of a problem with Ladman, but they have to understand that we are a few laps away from the finish line, and if Ladman can... I gotta know, I see what's happening here. Ladman is just waiting for Marcus's tires to burn out because they should be starting to fall off quite a lot. He'll start running wide. There we go. Now Marcus, as you can see right there, Marcus's tires are definitely old, 15 laps old, while Ladman has got 9 lap old tires, which should... Marcus trying to weave around a bit there. That's a little bit dangerous coming from Marcus there. Marcus gets a 3-second penalty, and that is over for his position. Now the only thing that Marcus can hope for is Ladman to make a mistake now. Marcus just needs to defend for his life to make sure that Ladman gets into a certain... Marcus going out wide there. Those tires are definitely costing him quite a lot right now. Going through Maggots and Packets, you can see that Marcus is losing out on a lot of pace. And here we go, the move that we've been waiting for. Marcus tries to do a switcheroo round, and now Ladman is around the outside, takes that racing line, manages to make that overtake stick now, moves off with a real good, great exit, and here we go now. Marcus should not be able to make more moves back at Ladman. Ladman should be able to get a lot of grip. As you can see right there, the distance between them just increases coming out of the exit right there. Now we got Microstatic now just chasing down Skekski. We do have a DNF of Baby. I wonder what has happened right there. Where is his car? What is his car? Oh dear. Virtual safety car. That's gonna be rough. That's definitely gonna be rough right there, ladies and gentlemen. Can't get a safety car, boys. The last few laps. If there's 12 laps to go, it's really hard to get a safety car. And definitely not getting any safety cars right now. Sushi now, surprise, surprise. Sushi's one of those drivers who's not going to be able to get himself a podium finish. Alright, so now as we resume now after the virtual safety car, we currently have... there we go. Sushi really needs to push hard. He might get himself a podium finish. He needs to stay within that 5-second gap. He needs to stay within that. We can't say 6 seconds, but 5-second gap, he needs to stay within it. Real. We can see Kose is just getting a few tenths faster and forward. Now Marcus is still struggling to keep up with Ladman. Ladman doesn't have any penalties, but can Marcus make any moves? I mean, there's 3 more laps to go. Surely he can force Ladman to make a mistake, to go a little bit wide or something like that, by putting him under a lot of pressure. But with those old tires, it's just definitely going to be punishing. I mean, Skierski right now will secure himself a place. So I would assume that Microstatic will get relegated all the way down to most probably 8th or 7th place as he finishes the race. But that's if he can push a little bit harder to push on, to stay away from the other guys right behind, so he cannot get relegated too far with those penalties that he has right now. And also I hope that he doesn't get more penalties, that's the other thing. But let's see how this is going right now. Sushi's still managing to stay within that 5-second gap between him and Corsair. Corsair is going to lose out on that pole position 100%. Right, ladies and gentlemen, now as we headed towards the end of the race, we do have Corsair leading the race currently, but he does have a 6-second penalty. Now he just needs to push a little bit harder to get away from Sushi to solidify himself the pole position. Now we also have Sushi, who's right behind Corsair in second place. If Sushi now manages to stay within that 5-second gap difference, he'll be able to take the pole position away from Corsair. But now Sushi just needs to get some sort of pace right back at him. If he can keep it up there or get more pace, he'll be able to take that pole position away. But then we do have Ladman, who's managed to fight off Marcus eventually and getting that 3rd place position. Now the only thing that Marcus can hope for is to stay really close to Ladmine, and if Ladmine gets a 3-second penalty for exceeding track limits or some sort of penalty, ooh, Corsair locking up really hard into that corner. But yeah, the only thing that Marcus can hope for is that Ladmine gets a penalty, but it doesn't look like Ladmine is any of those. He's got any of that kind of sort of, tendency to him. He's always keeping his racing clean. He's one of the drivers who stay without any penalties during a race. And then we do have Microstatic in 5th place position. He's got 13-second penalty, so he needs to really push hard to avoid being relegated all the way too far down. Oh, Corsair gets another penalty. Oh, solidifying the difference between him and Sushi. Now, question is, actually, now we've said it on intervals, if Ladmine needs to wake up right now. The next 2 laps, he needs to do something. He needs to get himself within a 9-second difference between him and Corsair. Now, question is, will Ladmine be able to push really hard to get himself within that time? He needs to get, I think run about a full 1.5 seconds it's pretty much a full 1.5 seconds that Ladmine needs to gain between him and Corsair within the next lap, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. But anyways, let's get down to business. We do have Skierski, who's going to be moving up a position as he will be taking 5th place position, but he's still 6th right now. And then we do have Moss in 7th place position. Oh boy, this is looking real bad right now. And then we got the Lion Lamb, and he's been fighting really hard. He had a really rough start, and he's now got himself at 8th place position, followed by Jarvis, who does not have any penalties. He should move up swiftly, maybe a place or 2. And then we got Little Lock with a 6-second penalty, and that just pretty much wraps up the points position placing. But then we do have TJ, who's capable of maybe taking that last place position. He just needs to stay within the gap, 3-second gap between him and Little Lock, and he should be able to take that position away from Little Lock to take that at least 1 point. And then we do have Michael Free having a terrible start and a terrible battle that ended up with him having a big accident. Oh boy, that has been rough for him. But yeah, let's go, ladies and gentlemen, right now. You can see now Landman is going to be super thrilled and happy now. He just needs to get himself sorted out. He needs, to get half a second from now to the end. It's not going to happen for him as he now cruises through towards the start finish. Only gets a third place position. Sushi, well done to Sushi, the young man after a safety car, just lucky to get himself in the right place at the right time. Sushi takes a pole position and definitely put up a huge fight to stay within that gap difference. And here we go, we do have second place taken by Corsair, who's trying really hard to stay away from Sushi. Definitely had a real good pit management strategy to him, pitting just right on the safety car as it starts coming out. Then we do have Landman in third place position. Yeah, well done, young man. You fought really hard against Marcus, and Marcus just unfortunately lost out on that one. Marcus taking fourth place position. Oh, that has been really rough for this young man right there. It's been real rough. We'll carry on a bit. Ooh, the line taking driver. Right, so let's have a look at it once again. We do have now Skexky in fifth place position, followed by Moss in seventh. Oof, that's been rough. And then Microstatic in in sixth place position, and Moss takes for sixth place. Microstatic taking seventh, Lion Lamb eighth, Jarvis ninth, TJ 10th, wrapping up. Oh, TJ managed to take the position away. And that wraps up the points positions. And then we do have Little Lock in 11th. 12th place taken by Michael Free, Baby 13th, and Jock 14th, and Wolf 15th. What an epic race here, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautifully epic race we've seen here. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It's been beautiful. I mean, the amount of competitive spirit that these guys have, unprecedented. So yeah, guys, that concludes today's stream for tier 1, and we'll be moving on to tier 2 for 7 just now. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, to like and subscribe. It's been a wonderful action-packed race that we had here, and definitely, without a doubt, these guys gave it their all, and we enjoyed the action that they gave through to us. And well done to the drivers who made it into the top 3 positions and fought valiantly well. So yeah, this is it for me for now from Rego. I'll be seeing you guys on the next stream coming up. So stay tuned on our YouTube channel, because it's going to be one epic time out there. So that will definitely be it from me for now. So hope to see you guys a little bit later on. Definitely would love to see you. Stay tuned, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you once again just now in a few moments time.